This is a video review of the film. The film contains actors over 18 years of age. The video is made for entertainment purposes. The author of the video does not intend to offend anyone. Hi all. Today I will tell you about the movie Good Luck Chuck. A young dentist discovers that any girl after a night with him finds the perfect guy for herself, and he starts to have a blast. At a birthday party, kids are playing Spin the Bottle. Two best friends named Charlie and Stu are discussing what they will do when it is their turn. It is Charlie's turn to spin the bottle. He really hopes that the bottle will land on the girl he likes. But the bottle lands on Anisha. They go to the pantry. There Anisha confesses her love to Charlie and attacks him. She says that she has been in love with him since the 3rd grade. But Charlie calls her crazy and breaks down the door. Anisha gets angry at this and curses him.
Around you love will fall like rain. You won't hold it. Your heart will pain.
She pulls out his hair and leaves. In the present, Charlie's girlfriend makes him happy on the beach. She confesses her love to him, but Charlie cannot reciprocate her feelings. The girl is offended and sends him to hell. Charlie goes to work and meets Stu. Charlie tells him what happened. Stu gives him a short piece of advice: learn to lie. They also discuss some wedding they are supposed to go to. They go into the office and it turns out that Stu has become a successful plastic surgeon who has no end of beautiful girls. And Charlie is an ordinary dentist, and today he has a busy day.
You've got 4 fillings, 3 cleanings, 2 crowns, and a canal. You've got too many patients.
At the wedding, the bride gives a toast to Charlie. She thanks him for bringing her happiness. The girl sitting next to him asks him if he is the same Charlie, but he does not understand her. The awkward silence is interrupted by a girl who bumps into a waiter.
I'm sorry.
Charlie gives her a napkin, and it turns out that they are sitting together. The girl says that her name is Cam, and she is the bride's friend. Charlie asks what she does for a living. Cam says that she is a caretaker of the penguin enclosure at the zoo. Charlie gives her his business card.
You'll love me. Perfect teeth, no cavities. Want to see?
It becomes clear that Cam is an awkward girl. After that, she leaves. At this time, Charlie notices his ex, who has already found a new boyfriend. And during the toss of the bride's bouquet, it is she who catches it. The next day, when Charlie comes to work, he sees in the waiting room many beautiful girls who have come to him. Charlie tells Stu that he does not understand why girls have started to show an unhealthy interest in him. But suddenly, he notices his ex again and sees her in a wedding dress. She shows him the ring and says that Charlie brings happiness. In the evening, at his home, Charlie finds dozens of messages from girls on his answering machine. They all want to meet him. Charlie doesn't understand what's going on. Meanwhile, Cam is feeding penguins at her job with the help of her brother Joe. He throws fish at her, causing Cam to lose her balance and fall into the water, hitting her teeth on a block of ice. At this time, Charlie wants to take the new girl to dinner, but she immediately attacks him. Charlie tries to stop her and find out what she wants. The girl talks about some kind of magic.
1% chance that you're the key? I think I'd be taking advantage of you.
Suddenly, Cam calls. She tells him that she broke a tooth and needs to come urgently. After the reception, Charlie invites her to dinner, but Cam refuses. In the parking lot, Charlie helps her start the car. Charlie tries to invite her to dinner again, but Cam says that she is not emotionally ready. When Charlie comes home, he finds his assistant. She already knows everything about his curse. He says that it's just a coincidence, but she does not listen and attacks him. Out of pity, he agrees to help her. The next day, he meets his friend. Stu does not understand why Charlie has not yet taken advantage of the opportunity to see many beautiful girls in his bed, and he says that not everyone gets such a chance to have fun and help women find love. Charlie agrees with him, but will only do it for a good cause. All day long, he has no end of beautiful girls who are very grateful to him. This has become his new job. He admits to Stu that this no longer makes him happy, and he wants real love. Charlie remembers Cam and decides to try to invite her to dinner again. He comes to her work, but she says that he should leave. Cam says that she knows everything about his girls and does not want to be another one. Cam asks why her, to which Charlie compares her to penguins.
Yes, they're kind of awkward and goofy, yet in the water, they're so beautiful.
After this, Cam agrees to dinner, but only as friends, since she has one more option: scientist and writer Howard Blaine, whom she really wants to meet. After dinner, they discuss penguins, and Charlie learns that Cam really likes them, but most of all, she likes their rituals. She says that when a male falls in love, he can walk around the entire beach in search of a beautiful stone to give to the female, and if the female agrees, then they will become a couple for life. Charlie suggests that she is a good kisser, hoping to lead everything to this, but their dialogue is interrupted by a pole. And Charlie understands that this is the perfect moment for a kiss. After that, they spend all their free time together. One evening, they kiss at Cam's house. She wants to continue, but suddenly Stu calls Charlie. Cam tries to seduce him.
This is gonna be the best night of your life.
But Joe tells him that his curse really works, and all of Charlie's girlfriends are married. Charlie understands that he cannot continue this evening and leaves. The next day, the friends decide to test Charlie's curse on a very fat girl, who is unlikely to get married. Charlie approaches her and offers to spend the evening together, but she refuses, and Charlie has to offer her money. During dinner, Charlie gets drunk to turn off all feelings and forget about the evening. They go to a hotel. The next day, Charlie calls Cam and offers to communicate by phone or the internet. She happily agrees. Every day they hear each other's voices and Charlie has to pretend to be sick. Charlie has stopped accepting young girls since he has Cam, and to everyone who comes to him for a curse, he shows a fake engagement ring. After a while, Stu and Charlie test the curse again, since Charlie can no longer pretend to be sick. He tells Stu that he should go to a fat girl and invite her to the evening. Stu does it. In the evening, Cam guesses that Charlie is avoiding meetings with her, and she is trying to seduce him over the phone. Suddenly, Stu calls and says that he had dinner with a fat girl, and he is not going to marry her. Therefore, the curse is broken. Charlie immediately comes to Cam, and they spend a passionate night. In the morning, Charlie goes to the kitchen, turns on the TV, and sees that the fat girl is getting married soon. It turns out that Stu lied to him and just asked the fat girl what time it was. Charlie gets angry and says that because of him, he will lose Cam. He makes her breakfast in bed and offers to go to work together. Cam looks at him like he's an idiot. Charlie is very worried and afraid to leave Cam alone. He surprises her with a box, from which he gets out in a penguin suit. Cam does not like this surprise, and she drives him away. After work, Cam goes to the parking lot and sees her car. Charlie is inside the car. Cam asks to leave her alone, and that she is close to changing her phone number. Charlie leaves. The next day, he comes to work to Cam and sees her with some guy. Charlie attacks him. Cam says that this is her hairdresser, and that because of the curse, Charlie has gone crazy and does not give her peace. Between them, everything is over now. Upset, Charlie is sitting on the street. His assistant comes up to him and thanks him. She explains to him that he gives happiness to people, but Charlie does not listen to her. By chance, he notices a bottle on the ground, which points to a gothic girl, and immediately remembers how Anisha cursed him at his birthday. He finds out from Stu where she lives and comes to her house. He asks her to lift the curse from him, but she says that she was a child and does not remember what she did. She will not be able to help him. Charlie, having lost hope, decides to let Cam go. He calls the writer, whom Cam wanted to meet so much, and asks him to have lunch with her. Howard and Cam meet and have a great time together. Charlie sees this and decides to never interfere with Cam and her happiness again. One day, Stu comes to Charlie with his new girlfriend and tells him that Cam will soon leave for Antarctica, together with the writer. Charlie says that he will not interfere with her happiness, but Stu motivates him, and Charlie goes to the airport. He gets on the plane and meets Cam. He explains to her that all his life, he was just a means to an end, and there was always a next one who was better than him. But with her, he wanted to become that next one. He confesses his love to her. Cam is happy to hear it. Charlie asks her not to fly away, but Cam says she will be back in 3 days. It turns out that the writer has a wife, and Cam flies to Antarctica every year. Before takeoff, Charlie gives Cam a ring box and leaves. Cam opens the box and sees a stone in it. She follows Charlie and kisses him. No curse can separate them anymore. And this is where the film ends. Write your opinion about this in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell to be the first to watch new videos.